Excellent. See, it really is that easy. So I do want to take a few minutes to answer some questions. Linda will take the microphone. Let's not get too mental about it, but I know some of you have a burning desire to ask a few questions about biology. Yes. And this would be, raise your hand, please. Yes.
Hi, Adamus. There's a new age thing going around, like if you ask why you got sick, they will tell you because you did something inappropriate, or I hate to use the word wrong.
Yes.
But, it's your fault.
Yeah.
And so if we're truly integrated, does that mean we'll never get sick again?
Oh, no, you'll get sick.
Okay, we'll get sick,
but you'll realize it'll be a different kind of sick. First of all, it won't be so painful. Secondly, you'll know in a moment exactly, your body's not going to be over there apart from you anymore. It's not going to be this strange thing you're dragging around. You'll know in a moment, oh, it's time to get sick, which basically means going off on your own or taking a few days off. But it's not going to be the vomiting, puking, sweating, achy type of thing anymore. It'll just be, I feel kind of I'm kind of shifting down the energy, ratcheting down. I kind of doing my annual cleansing or semi-annual cleansing, natural cleansing, not the type that most of you have been doing. Please stop doing, please. All right, I'm having a little argument with Cauldre. This is not medical advice. This is wisdom. Is it? Neither Cauldre nor I are doctors. We're smarter than that. This is. So yes, definitely not medical advice. Thank God. So many of you are obsessed weird about your bodies. So you're always polluting it with things, and you call it alternative natural. And that's not natural, the things you do to your body. Even if it's from, you're taking seaweed extract and sticking it in weird places. That is just weird. That is just the epitome of weird. That's scary weird. Really weird. The healing, the transformation, whatever, the rebalancing is so natural, it's almost funny. So you are going to get sick once in a while, but it's not going to be the old type of sick. You're going to be down for a little bit. You're going to want to just sit around and listen to some nice, quiet music. You're going to want to enjoy a nice glass of tea and not see anybody for a day or two. And that's it. That's it. And that's the new sick. Seriously. And, if you take a razor and run it across your hand, will you bleed? Absolutely. For just a little bit. Cauldre's saying, do not try this at home. But, all right, you have a little accident and you bleed. But you'll notice that, first of all, it heals faster because you're integrated now. It's not this weird biology, and it heals faster, and there's not going to be some great big scar.
What if you're in pain and you just want to get out of the pain?
The pain is a way of, you could say, your inner self telling you there's something out of balance. So if you're a master and if you've integrated your light body, pain essentially is going to go away. Now, it may happen overnight. It may take a little while longer. But the whole concept of pain also is a type of metaphor with your discomfort with your physical being, not loving the body, not integrating the body. So pain essentially goes away. And now, there may be, and I will put this footnote in, there may be a little discomfort as you're going through this transition from your old physical body into your light body, because it's kind of awkward and disruptive for a little bit, but it won't continue for very long. Thank you. Yes. Questions? Yes.
I have a problem. I'm losing my vision in my right eye. Do I approach it by going to a doctor and having surgery, or do I wait? And I know that's giving medical advice.
Yes, sure. I don't mind giving.
But that's what I need.
Well, let's look at this through the eyes of common sense. You can go to the doctor anytime, but once you go, it's kind of sending your body a message. So, what do? Well, would you just give this a chance for a little bit? Would you just allow the vision to come back? No, it won't come back that way. The vision will re-identify itself or reconnect itself in a very different way. So, would you just give this a chance for 3 months?
Okay.
Good.
I will.
Good. It's totally up to you, but and I know that's going to be an issue, and I know your social media sites are going to light up with all the questions and
just Facebook.
With all the questions about this. Could you all of you, just give it a little bit of a chance? And I know you're going to worry about it. I know you're going to wonder. I know you're going to wonder if this is the right thing to do. And if you feel the need to go to the doctor and have surgery, that's fine. Surgery isn't going to prevent the integration from happening, but it will delay it.
Okay. Thank you.
And I know Linda's she's acting so graceful and poised. She's
I'm doing my best.
Going to have a talk with Coldra or I
helping.
afterwards.
The skirt is helping. I just
So,
going like
questions.
this.
Questions about the biology.
Questions? There you go.
Yes.
Hi, Adamus. I have epilepsy.
Yes.
So if I don't take medication within 48 hours,
Yes.
I could go into a convulsion.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I have 3 months for something like that. What would you recommend?
Well, first of all, you don't have epilepsy.
Okay.
First of all, you actually... Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You've bought into it. The epilepsy is a way to... It's kind of a nice distraction from some other things. So one way or the other, it kind of doesn't matter. You can continue taking the medication because you've been doing that for a while, but pretty soon you're just going to realize, well, maybe what if I just wait a little bit longer, wait in between taking, and suddenly you're going to realize that it was a very old affliction. Actually, I'm very, very old. You actually don't need any more. You don't need it for lessons. You don't need it to whatever. And you just let it go. You'll just know when to let it go. But in the meantime, if you've been doing things for a long time, if you have patterns of doing it, you can continue, and then you just realize you don't need to do that anymore. And that epilepsy was from the old body. It's not part of the new light body.
Okay, and my original question, what about smoking cigarettes?
What about?
Or marijuana?
If you'd like to share, that's great. I tell you this, in the light body, all these things, all these old rules don't apply in the light body. Mm-hmm. The only thing applies was, do I feel like doing that? Is it something I'd like to do? Mm-hmm. But in the light body, it doesn't matter.
Is that God talking to you?
That is literally cleansing, washing away that old physical body. Yeah, the light body doesn't. It's things like, is this good? Is this bad? It doesn't care. The light body is just an experience. And you're thinking in terms of, can something damage the light body? No, it cannot. It cannot. Mm-hmm. You think in terms of the old dualistic physical body that certain things are going to put it out of balance. And there's so many... There is as much control and power and games of manipulation in things that are supposedly healthy and environmental and natural and holistic. it's filled, laden with as much power and control and manipulation as conspiracy plots and dark governments and all the rest of it. Is just another form of power and control. Let go of all that stuff and what everybody's told you about what to eat and drink and smoke and dance. Be free in body, mind, and spirit. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And
you've numbed them. Yeah, they're afraid.
no, the discussion is good because there are many, many questions. Some of you, Jane, aren't raising your hands that you have so many dying to ask. Yes.
Adamus, I was wondering if you could speak to our pets as Shambra pets.
Yes.
I've had that feeling. I see them transitioning. I see them lighting up. I see them mirroring.
Yes.
So I know I breathe life into them. I know they're not souled beings.
Right.
And so I was wondering if you could speak to that.
Well, yes. You're actually, as you come into your light body, your pets are going to live longer. And the reason why is they absorb, in a very loving way, compassionate way, they absorb a lot of your toxins. Your junk, they're there in such love that they'll take that from you. But then it, for a lot of them, it shortens their life. They'll live longer. A dog should easily live to be 60, 70 years old. Easily. Why dogs leave at 9, 10, 12 years old? Because they're taking your stuff.
And so I've stopped taking supplements, and
Yes.
I see changes and everything. So much more physical comfort and flexibility in
Yes.
me.
And
I-
ownership also.
And I feel like with my pets, I have a gift to know, what foods will balance them, or what body workers or things
Yeah.
when they're taking on my things.
Yes.
And so that I try to feel into not the healing game, but helping them
And
to
there was
balance.
that's a good term for it, the healing game. And I can understand why humans would want that, but after a while, it is a game. How much more can we heal ourselves? And ultimately, it's not a matter of healing. It's a matter of integration of the physical into the body of consciousness. Let me put it another way. You can keep healing that old body, or you can just get into your light body. Good. And I'm still not answering your question about pets.
And so one of the things with pets also, I feel like pets mirror mass consciousness.
Yes.
And so I can feel how my pets take on.
Yes.
What's the question?
So I'm curious, with my pets, I feel like I have the choice to just let go as well and trust. And it feels like what I do with them.
As you bring in your light body, their responsibility for helping you balance your physical is much less. They're going to be happier pets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good. Hello.
Hi. I do have many questions.
Yes.
And I'm not even sure what to ask, except for I've gone through so much the last 3 to 4 years, and I feel better now than I have in forever.
Yes.
And I think part of that is a lot of the integration work I've done.
Yes.
And part of that is eating healthier.
Yes.
And I have taken some whole food supplements that I think have really made a difference.
Yes.
And so
You know why they made a difference?
because I believed it.
Absolutely. See, very wise.
Yeah.
Because you believed it. Because somebody told you that these are good, and you then energized those supplements. You could have been eating Hershey's Kisses. I'm taking this from Calder. I'm not sure what those are, but you could have been eating jelly beans. And if a respected practitioner who was recommended to you by someone had said that these are good, you would have energized them the same way. And this isn't just me, this is the placebo effect. It's the belief.
I do
You
believe
that there's something wrong with you. You believe that something can help it out to a degree. And so you're in, I love your words, that you're in the healing game. It's a great game to play for a while. It's expensive, though. My way is much cheaper. $50 and you'll be healed. No, would you like that? $50, you'll be healed.
Sure.
I'm going to give you $50. It's actually 60. You owe me 10. You owe me 10. And, but there's one condition. You cannot take that money and go to a healer or go to your Whole Foods market to buy some more crap. Use it to have a really good dinner. Anything
I did
you
last
wanna eat.
night, and
Yes.
I feel like crap today.
Well, sure, because you believe it was bad for you.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. We had so much fun last night,
Yeah.
and we ate a lot. And
But there's still something in you. How personal do you want me to get?
Go for it.
Really?
Ooh.
Give me my $10 back first. Because
No.
I may never get it back after this.
No, you're not.
There's a game in it, and not just for you, but all of you. You play the healing game, the physical game, something's wrong with me game, until you finally say, let's just enjoy life. But in spite of that, in spite of many long discussions, you keep insisting that there's something wrong with you. So there will be. You keep insisting that there's something you don't know yet, or see, you're about to do it to me, and I'm not going to.
I don't feel that way anymore. I have for a very long time,
Yes.
but not anymore. I feel like I've integrated so much, and I have
Yes.
so much wisdom to share about this
You do.
journey.
You absolutely do, but you still believe there's just a little bit left. And
In
I'm going
my
to ask
foot.
you to let that go today, just that little bit that you're still holding on to. Before, when I stopped the music and stopped the group, and I said, "There's what's going on? There's still some resistance. It's still, well, there's that investment in the physical. There's that, well, it is kind of nice in a way to have that old physical, to hang on to it. So there's still a little bit of you and everyone here that's still holding on a little bit. You're going to walk out of here, most of you, and say, well, I learned a little today, or I experienced a little, it was nice, it was good. But you're still going to walk out of here saying, but gosh, my arm or my back still hurts, or I still feel kind of pukey today. And because it's still a game. But I want you to come back to what we did and say, it's the light body. It's all about the light body. Yeah.
Adamus, I have a question. Why are there more questions on this side of the room than this side?
There's more people on this side. Well, was that a chicken and the egg? A chicken and the egg?
Brilliant!
Good. 2 more questions.